Okay, I just wanted to give a few notes about center time for this session, Raccoon on his own, especially because we probably will be observed tomorrow, and then also because we got some notes from the last observation that I think still need some working on. So, puzzles. This is Chrissy's center. It's a matching game for different animals that are in the book. So there's 2 pictures of a merganser, there's 2 pictures of a raccoon, and basically they're flipped over, and they flip one and another. If they're the same, they make a match. If they're not the same, then they turn over and try again. Some kids, I would say, start out with just 4 squares. Just 4 in the beginning, to see if they're getting the process of what the game is, and if they can handle that, then you can make the game much bigger and use all of the squares or half the squares, but start out with just using 4, so it's not overwhelming. Writing center is drawing pictures and labeling them. The emphasis is on writing the word label. So that usually goes fine. There are the vocab cards there from the book, like I showed last time. So you can kind of do a think aloud for them and be like, oh, I like this picture of the fish, so I'm going to draw it on my page, and then I'm going to write the word fish under it, so everyone knows what I drew. I want to know how I can write the word fish. Ish. And the word is right here on this piece of paper, so I'm going to look at it and write it on my paper. Writing center. The point is to get the kids labeling their pictures. That's the point. And so if you are drawing to demonstrate, it might be helpful for you to use your non-dominant hand to write the words, so that your handwriting looks a little more childlike, so as not to be intimidating. You shouldn't have a picture in front of you that you are spending a lot of time putting details into and making it like a masterpiece. That's not the point. It's not, core members should not be doing the center. You shouldn't have a big detailed picture in front of you. You're just demonstrating how to do it, and if you're not doing that, then you're talking to the kids about what they did. You're supposed to have 3 to 5 exchanges back and forth. So really, there should be no time for you to make an intricate picture of your own at Writing Center. So that's all I have to say about that. At dramatic play, I know it's really difficult, especially with sessions like these where they're with all of the other kitchen area stuff. So just try your best to relate whatever they're going off and doing back to reflections and anything from the book. So if they are, I don't know, they start using the food, you can say, I wonder if we held this piece of pizza in front of the mirror, if we could see its reflection. Do you think we could see its reflection if we held it in front of a piece of paper? No, because the paper is not shiny and it's not a mirror. So maybe that can be helpful. And Art Center really should run more like a science center. It's more, because they're finger paints instead of paintbrushes, it's more about how the texture feels under their fingers. And the glitter makes like a grainy feeling that's kind of rough. And the tinfoil that is there is what they're meant to paint on. So the white regular paper with their name on it just goes underneath, just to kind of have something to put the tinfoil on, and the tinfoil goes on top of it. And then you're squirting, we have 3 colors, you're squirting just a dot of each color on their tinfoil for them to move around, and then asking them how it feels on their fingers. How does the tinfoil feel? How does the tinfoil look? How does the paint feel under their fingers? I see you made some dents with your fingernail when you pushed it into the paint. Things like that. So, yeah, the white paper underneath is just so when they're done with their work, they can just throw out the tinfoil, and that's what they're painting on. The white paper underneath is just kind of like a placemat. So really should be more scientific. What do you feel? What do you notice? What do you see? How did you create that mark? How did you create that dent? Things like that. So yeah, those are centers.